sports memorabilia shown here comes with a special story. The NHL announced the first World Cup of Hockey in '96. That was to be staged in late summer. I was excited because Slovakia was taking part. After the Velvet divorce, Czech hockey was able to stay in the top pool for IIHF, while Slovakia was relegated to the C pool. After 3 years, Slovakia quickly returned to the top tier. This was an opportunity for them to show how they can play with the best countries in hockey. For the tournament, Slovakia was going to play in the North American group along with Canada, USA, and Russia. I looked at the schedule, and the only game that interests me was a pre-tournament game in Edmonton, which was held between Slovakia and Canada. Team Canada had their training camp in Whistler. Knowing it was a small arena, I took my oldest nephew and my 9-year-old brother to the arena. We arrived at 5 a.m. for a 10 a.m. practice. Luckily, we were second in line. A couple hours later, the line went around the arena and down the street. There was no way everyone was going to fit in the building. At 9 a.m., a couple buses arrived with special needs children and teens. They entered first, and then about 20 more people in line were able to enter. It was incredible watching future Hockey Hall of Fame players doing drills at the peak of their abilities. A week later, I went with my brother to Edmonton. We wore our Slovak hockey jerseys and created a poster to support the team. I purchased 2 tickets in the first row right beside the Slovak bench. During warm-up, a couple alternate players spoke with us before the game and invited us to the media room after the game was over. Between periods, we were able to go near the entrance for the dressing rooms. We had some exclusive tickets. Canada won the game. Then the alternate players came to our seats and escorted us to the media area. They took our poster and got Team Slovakia to sign it. I thanked the players and wished them luck for the rest of their games. My brother was a huge Gretzky fan. I took him to many Kings games when Wayne was still playing there. Being that we were in the media room, we decided to see if any Team Canada players would pass us. First, we spoke with Ron McLean, the host of Hockey Night in Canada. We spoke for a couple minutes, and then some other players started walking past us. My brother took photos with many of them, and they autographed my media guide. It was getting late. Stadium workers were starting to clean up the media room, and I knew my brother wanted to see if Wayne was still there. As we were about to leave, Wayne walks out of the dressing room. He's not alone. There are 2 tall, large bodyguards on either side of him. My 9-year-old brother's eyes light up. He has a grin from ear to ear. He approaches to meet Wayne, and the bodyguards say to him, "Don't talk to him, don't even look at him." I'm thinking to myself, come on Wayne, we're the only 2 people in this area, and you are willing to break the heart of someone who thinks of you as a hero. Wayne looks right past me, sits in his limo, and drives away. I will never forget the look in my brother's face at that moment. Utter shock. Fast forward 3 years later, Wayne retires from hockey. I had to write to him, "This ambassador to the game, why did you treat this 9-year-old like this?" I wrote a very respectful letter. I also sent photos to prove that I was attending these events. All I wanted was for Wayne to acknowledge the moment. A couple months later, I get an envelope in the mail. It says, "Do not bend." I open it, and there are the photos I sent to Wayne, all signed by him, including an 8x10 photo. I went to my brother and offered him the 8x10. He didn't want it. Recently, Wayne did an ad for a coffee shop. The famous owner was a hockey player, and as a youth, Wayne got his autograph on a napkin. In the ad, he was trying to pull at your heartstrings because he was looking back with his father. It was a father and son special moment. When I see that ad, I have to turn the channel. It makes me ill. Please subscribe to my channel by clicking the link down below. You also may leave a comment, and I will respond. Cheers.